Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Fatin Noordini binti Ahmad and I'm going to present about Takaful model in Malaysia, legal and Sharia position on the capacity of Takaful participant and the challenges faced by Takaful operators. These are the four model Takaful that exist in Malaysia. Number one is Mudarabah model. Number two is Wakalah model. Number three is hybrid model or mixed model. And number four is Wakaf model. We go through the Mudarabah model. In general, Mudarabah is a profit sharing contract. The first party is called Rabbul Mal, who provides the capital, while the second party is called Mudarrib, who provides the expertise or labor. The capital provider does not interfere in the management, but share profit with the Mudarrib based on a pre-agreed ratio. Any losses should be borne only by the capital provider. They have two Mudarabah model. Number one is early Mudarabah model. Under the Mudarabah Takaful model initiated by Takaful Malaysia, the Takaful operator is appointed as a manager to manage the Takaful funds on behalf of the participant as Mudarrib. The participant who provide contributions which are pulled into the Takaful fund and considered as Rabbul Mal. The Takaful operator manage the payment of the claims of covered risk to the participant and investment of the Takaful funds. In this model, the underwriting surplus, which is the residual of the contribution received from the participants after paying claims and providing for technical reserves, is deemed to be a profit that to be shared. Investment income earned from investing the participants' Takaful funds is also considered as profit of sharing. Second is pure Mudarabah model. The underwriting surpluses in this model are left untouched and then accumulated in the risk fund. This model is certainly not suitable for general Takaful as coverages because of its nature, which is in the short term. If the pure Mudarabah model is adopted in a family Takaful setup, the Takaful funds can be actively invested. Overall, the usage of Mudarabah contract to facilitate Takaful contract seems to distort the true intentions of Takaful as a whole, which is to provide mutual protection for the members of the fund. This is because a Mudarabah contract is a profit-sharing contract, which is used in business ventures. Takaful participants enter into the Takaful fund to seek protection and not as a means of investment. Next is Wakalah model. It is arrangement whereby the first party called the principal or al-muwakil authorizes the second called the agent or al-wakil to act on his behalf in the specified matter. As the operator is only a manager or wakil of the fund, the operator is not eligible to take any profit from the surplus that might arise. Similarly, the investment income is completely reserved for the participant. Third is hybrid model or mixed model. The combination of a Mudarabah and Wakalah contract is aimed to avoid the disadvantages of the individual model and to share their common benefits. Under this model, the role of operator is as a wakil and as mudarrib. The operator acts as a wakil on behalf of the participants to manage the fund for a fee and as a mudarrib. Last but not least, Wakaf model. Wakaf is a financial endowment established under Islamic law, held in trust and used for charitable or religious purposes. The object of wakaf is usually non-perishable properties in which benefit and usufruct can be extracted without consuming the property. Therefore, wakaf widely covers the discussion of land matters and buildings. In regards to the administration of wakaf, the current law of wakaf in Malaysia gives a right to the State Islamic Religious Council in different states to be the sole trustee of all wakaf properties. Next is capacity of Takaful participant in legal and Sharia. Number one is age. A participant can effect a Takaful contract under his own name as early as 10 years old, but only with his or her parents or guardians' consent. Second is medical fitness. A person who is suffering from serious illness or unsound mind or has been certified by a doctor as a patient who is unable to manage his or her own affairs on other to survive may be regarded as unfit to be a participant to a Takaful policy. Third is legally qualified. A person who debt exceeds the value of his own property may be declared bankrupt immediately once his creditor demands the right of credit from him. Fourth is free. If a person is in prison, he has already lost his freedom of the management of his own financial affairs. Therefore, a captive should also cease to have the right of being an insured in a policy. Lastly is authorized. A person who wishes to protect a particular property which is not legally owned by him is not allowed to enter into a Takaful contract. An unauthorized person shall be qualified as a participant because this may give an opportunity for him to gain over the property of others. Lastly is the challenges faced by Takaful operator. Number one is lack of consumer awareness. Low levels of public awareness is a number one challenge facing Takaful operators. In Malaysia, various literature have been documented that lack of awareness is one of the factors that hinders further development of Takaful market. Various campaign and programs, which includes media plan, community engagement, lecture series, and collaboration with other organizations, have been initiated with the aim to increase public awareness on Takaful. Second is scarcity of human resources with both insurance and Sharia expertise. These resources will typically tend to learn the Sharia aspects of Takaful with their previous experience in corporate Sharia compliance. Hence, the mindset of most operators tends to be driven by conventional thoughts and solutions. As a result, there has been limited original thinking in the industry. Number three is the lack of Sharia scholars with appropriate experience. For a Takaful operator with regional ambitions, the need to build credibility in target market means there are preference for the board members to originate from the target markets or at least have experience in the target market. Number four is inadequate technologies. In this digital age, technology has changed the way human life, the way human save, and the way human bank. But it seems that little has changed in the Malaysian Takaful market. Lastly is shortage of talent. Takaful industry is facing a severe shortage of qualified staff who are able to understand both technical insurance principles and have an adequate awareness of Islamic law and finance.